with a classic Diddy Piker meltdown, a classic rage bait. Basically, a chatter compared him to Asmongold. And Hasan, the Omega narcissist here, is not taking it too well. Hasan goes at it with a chatter who called him a well-groomed.
Wait, he's mad because he was compared to Asmongold? Ain't Asmongold his daddy? Like, why he acting different? Like, he acting as if he don't know. That was funny.
But worse version of Asmongold, the meltdown begins.
You're a worse version of Asmongold that takes care of himself. You're comparing someone with a degree in the thing that he's talking about with like 10 plus years of consistent advocacy and political commentary experience, analysis experience, to a guy who just basically says yeah base over Donald Trump videos as of last year because he realized that that's a really easy way to farm the dumbest people on the planet. I think that shows your lack of intellect or intellectual curiosity. You don't come across like a brilliant centrist here. You don't come across like a moderate when you say stuff like that. You come across like an idiot, and most people can understand that. There's not a lot of back and forth happening about.
Wow, he catching a whole fit. As in, he upset. My bad, let me boost this. He is upset. Like, yikes, dude. He said, love that any random chatter can rage bait Hasan. Nah, that's facts. 100%. Anyone could go in there and just say a small thing. Hasan Piker will lose his damn mind. He's going to wild out.
Asmongold's placement in the fucking Republican Party as a mouthpiece in the same way that is happening over me. Don't you think there's a reason for that?
Bro, the fucking straw. Every single time, this guy's always sipping on something, munching on something. Holy tubby. What happened to your espresso cup, Hasan? Left that shit in Cuba? But of course, guys, Hasan Piker...
He said, holy tubby.
Has a degree. He's an educated individual, of course. His poli-science degree from 2013. Bro is still bragging about his prehistoric degree. Buddy, your classmate was a Neanderthal. Your teacher was a T-Rex. You probably had to hunt animals with tools back then. How are you still fucking holding on to this degree from over a decade ago? Weren't you literally defending the New York City mayor's wife, saying, oh, she said the N-word a decade ago. That doesn't count. And here you are going, oh yeah, my degree from a decade ago, that totally counts, right? So like, make up your mind, buddy. And the funny thing is, I literally said last video, I predicted that he's going to bring up his fucking degree again, bro, every single time. He unironically has the audacity to go, oh yeah, I do 10 plus years of analysis. Oh yeah, I got 10 plus years of experience. Doing what? Fucking reading tweets, dude? 10 plus years of consistent terrorist support, guys. 10 plus years of shocking my dog, yanking all their tails, even before Kaya, really continuing the tradition through the ages. He's upgraded his shock collar 50 different times. We get it, Hasan. You're a very experienced individual. Anyway, so then the chatter calls him a grifter, and in classic Hasan fashion, he pulls up their logs, you know, trying to get a quick gotcha.
All you do is grift over emotionally charged fringes. Yeah, I think the reason why you have to lean into that is because you just, you know, can't have a normal, sincere, thoughtful conversation about this stuff. And it's okay. You just have to like posture in a vague, generalized manner. Oh, you just grift, bro. Yeah, totally. I've been grifting. It's the longest grift of all time that has taken the last 13 years of my life and a barrage of
all time. Okay, this nigga here. So because you've been doing it for a long time, that means you're not grifting? Are you insane? Like what? By definition, you a grifter. You have come on here and admitted to being a propagandist. What the hell are we talking about? What are we even talking about at this point? Like, come on, dude. She's gonna act delusional? Yeah, you're a grifter. And now you so mad about it, you gonna go after your audience?
Hatred along the way is the grift, bro. Anyway, if 2024 was about the groups, 2028 is going to be about the influencers.
Crazy.
I think so too. His Roach logs. Wait, what? So you're just a fan of Asmongold. Ugh, it's always like this. These guys will be like, well, Asmongold sucks too, but you suck even more. And it's like, it turns out you just like Asmongold. You do get the same insults as women, law, low key funny, but also I'm sorry. Yes, I'm the only male victim of objectification. Like it's a kind of a joke. It's kind of a meme, but it's also kind of not a meme. It's also always the same fucking sweaty incels that hate like female content creators that also hate me as well.
Whoa, Hasan. These are some advanced strategies. Bro took this straight out of Casey Tron's playbook. Incel, that's her
I was about to say, nigga, ain't that Casey Tron's bag that she get into?
ultimate, bro. Yours is Israel. Stick to one, please. I don't think I can handle two. Also, I don't know why the hell he's bringing up women. We love women on this channel. We just don't like you, Hasan. There's absolutely zero correlation. In fact, I'd say that most sane women hate Hasan as well, okay? The only people on his side are like 50-year-old cat lady, gooner women like Taylor Lorenz, Jennifer Welsh, and recently you
Wait, it took me a second to look at the screen just now. That scared the hell out of me. What in the Crypt Keeper? That was crazy. Holy smokes.
added a new one to your arsenal, Laverne Cox, the 53-year-old trans woman that you're apparently really, really attracted to, really thirsting after, and basically saying that they're so young because they take HRT or whatever, just like fetishizing a trans person like a fucking weirdo.
This can't get back to her, but she's so fucking hot. It's crazy. Anyway, and when I found out that she's 53 years old, I could not fucking believe it. But I think HRT also, oh my God, holy moly, it is
This nigga's a freak. You're a freaky ass frog. You're freaky.
crazy, dude.
Now, you said you have a very narrow window of attraction. What is that narrow window?
I can't say.
Would I fall in that window?
Is somebody laughing in the
Or
background?
am I outside the window? I mean, you can be honest.
I feel like it's inappropriate. It's inappropriate.
Yeah, congrats,
No, that's not inappropriate. You could have answered directly.
Hasan. That's your fan base right there. I hope you really kickstarted your relationship with this person. You'd make a great couple, obviously. Anyways, he also said that he's like a male victim of objectification. Bro, we all know that you love those articles that are constantly glazing you and talking about the sweat beating off your chest hairs, okay? You always constantly glaze those articles. So don't act like, oh my God, I keep getting objectified. They're calling me well-groomed right now. Bro, shut the fuck up. Anyways, this guy really talking about, oh yeah, sincere, thoughtful conversation. Yeah, you do that a lot, Hasan. Your dialogue almost exclusively consists of calling people PDF files or Israel dick writers, right? So you wouldn't really know thoughtful if it hit you in the head. And I don't know why he's so offended being compared to Asmongold. I feel like you should be flattered. He's 10 times bigger than you, remember? You're getting compared to the big dogs now, despite your actual motion being equal to slop tubers. People responded, Hasan thinks his communications degree that was bought and paid for by his rich family makes him an authority figure in politics. Hasan is to mankind what a gelatinous mass of camel... What the fuck is to gourmet food? Okay, I've never seen that analogy in my life ever, but
Yeah, that was
hey,
intense.
if it's talking about it,
That was very intense. Yikes.
Hasan's degree probably makes sense. But yeah, you're not doing him justice. Remember, it was a double major. It was a double degree, of course. It was in communications and poli-science,
Yeah,
both
that
of which he
sounded crazy.
absolutely sucks at. Hasan is probably like the biggest argument against college, right? Because if this is how he fucking turned out, right? He can't communicate for nuts. He just fucking screams at people. And his politics is horrible too. So, they didn't really teach him much. Oh boy, we got the Hasan bot. Oh my God, not on episode 300, pal. Oh brother, Asmongold repeatedly calls for bombs in Iran and for genocide while Hasan just wears nice clothes, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's a really honest way of putting it, obviously. Dude,
No.
legitimately, I don't know what fucking drugs you gotta take to become a Hasan fan. Yeah, Hasan, he just wears nice clothes, guys. That's why everybody doesn't like him. It's just his nice clothes, of course. Asmongold literally lives with cockroaches, and he's still more charming than Hasan. That is diabolical. That is actually crazy. How the fuck is this guy actually more liked and more well received than Hasan? Like, that's how fucking bad he is. Like, you're legitimately that unlikable that this dude with cockroaches crawling over him is literally comes off more relatable, more likable, and more actually down to earth. I think deep down, Hasan just wants to be like Asmongold, a guy who doesn't care about clothing brands and all the wealth, but he put himself in his position of the point of no return. Well, I think that's dumb because, like, nobody's forcing him to fucking go to Cuba and flex on poor people, right? Like, I don't think his audience would care if he was wearing a 5,000 designer fucking shirt or anything, you know? Wait, what is this? Consistently hypocritical. Hasan 2019 scolds rich people who flaunt their wealth to poor people. There's no way.
Why is she flexing directly to their face? See, this is proof that the wealthy are just sociopaths, dude. Like, all of them. Like, after a certain point of wealth, like, you gotta be like, how do you not feel disgusting telling them all of this?
Nigga, you wealthy. You got bread, Hasan. What is you? This dude is living in another world, bro. Like, you got money, Hasan. Like, what do you mean? You're wealthy.
This information. They're asking. Yeah, I know they ask. You don't tell them. Okay? Why is she telling them? This is part of the show. I know. Even when they ask, you probably shouldn't tell them. Are you fucking crazy?
Oh my God. What have you become, Hasan? 2019 Hasan would be absolutely ashamed. You got it right indeed, Hasan. If you're a wealthy person deliberately flexing your wealth in front of poor people, yeah, you got to be a sociopath. Something that you just fucking did in Cuba. You absolute scumbag. Pegasus has got to see this. I did see it, and he is a loser. Hasan Piker visiting Cuba. His buddy in Cuba gotta be stacked. My man's the greatest, most ruthless capitalist to ever grace the earth. I don't know why we're surprised. Buy my merch.